Today, we're going deer hunting with the cheapest bow and arrow I could find at Walmart.
Yo! Wahoo! Got him, Lorraine! Ha!
But before we get it sighted in, I got Logzilla, some tree stands, and we're gonna try to make a perfect close range spot that we can shoot a deer with it. Come on up. Good girl. All right. So if you've been following along for the last year or so, you'll know that I bought this 10-acre homestead last November. And even though I've tried, I've never killed a deer here. But this winter, I had some videos of big bucks that had survived the season last year. And you guys picked a name for him, Wide-Toed. And as far as I know, he's still alive. So to set the deer trap, I went back to the meadow and found this giant tree. This tree is huge. It was almost too big for me to set the ladder onto it, but it barely worked with some extra straps. Then I strapped the tree stand on the tree and trimmed some branches away with Logzilla. As always, don't try this at home. Here we go. We're going out on it. You can see all that brown out there. Once we plant it, hopefully turns green, and deer should come from up there down into here, and then ka-chow, baby, we get them right here. Now the last thing we got to do to set this trap, which the more I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to call it the death trap. Throw out a bunch of this seed all through here, and that should start growing within a week or two and have the deer in here perfect for opening day. Set this trail camera right here under the death trap, and there's actually a buck scrape right under here where deer have already been pawing the ground, letting other deer know they're here. Now that the deer trap was set, it was time to sight in the bow. Here she is. This is literally everything you need to bow hunt. It's got bow, sight, quiver, arrows, broadheads, and a release. What do we got, Oak? There she is, baby. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna kill something with this thing. There's our broadheads, quiver. Snaps right in like that. Got our rest. And then the release, which is what you use to hook the bowstring and shoot the arrow. This is like a hair trigger on this. Look at that. Barely touch it. It's going off. First shot, baby. I got the target at like 8 feet. Woo. Oh, it shoots. Definitely enough penetration to kill a deer. After a lot of shooting and adjustments, I got the bow shooting accurately. But then I think that sight just flew off. Oh my gosh. But I fixed it up with a new sight. And a few weeks later, it was time to check the trail cam. So this fawn was actually the first deer that we got on camera. And it knew something was up because it came right up close to the camera and gave it a good sniff. And then the big doe came out nibbling on the grass that was just starting to sprout. But she smelled something too. And that night our first predator came through, a gray fox. But he saw the camera flash and took off. And then we got this nice 6-point buck coming in to investigate. And his buddy, and they hung out for quite a while. Then this little possum wandered through, followed by his buddy, this big raccoon. And then this mystery creature showed up, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, so let me know in the comments what you think this is. And a lot of deer found and started to eat our fresh grass, especially at night. And then we had some trespassers come through. And even the neighbor's cat Mange liked this spot. You can see he caught something. He's taking it back to eat. But on the way back from checking the trail cam, I noticed something was wrong in the garden. Oh no, Stinky, look. Literally overnight, the deer have eaten this pumpkin. That was like the size of this one right here. Look, Isla, look. Look how big that one. I don't know if it's gonna fit in there. Oh. And there's the evidence right there, boys. Your basket's almost full. There you go. High five, Stinky. No? Oh, good job. Good job. I got the 4 remaining survivors picked. I'm not sure what deer exactly ate the pumpkins, but we're gonna shoot one of them for revenge. And now I need to say thanks to Mob Boy for sponsoring this video. They just released the Atlas, a smartwatch made for the outdoors. To start with, it's rugged. It's made with stainless steel construction and waterproof up to 50 meters. And in case you get lost while walking around out in the woods, it even has a built-in GPS for navigation. And it also has this very useful compass feature. And while you're out doing your activities, it'll actually monitor your heart rate, your blood oxygen level, and your recovery times. It'll even track how much you sleep and let you know how you're doing health-wise. The 628 milliamp hour battery only takes half an hour to charge and can last for up to 45 days. Even Oak loves the stylish look of this watch. And the Atlas uses Google's operating systems, which means you can download thousands of apps and connect it to your phone. Check out the Atlas watch at the link in the description. And thanks to Mob Boy for sponsoring today's video. It's opening day. I didn't go hunting this morning. Look right here. There's a deer right here in the yard. I think that might have been the one eating the pumpkins. The only thing left to do before we hunt tonight is test these broadheads that came with the bow. These are mechanical broadheads and they're made to fly accurately, and when they hit the deer, these blades will open up like this, which is pretty cool. But normally I like shooting fixed blade broadheads, but we're gonna use what came in the package. And what's a better thing to test them on than this giant zucchini that came out of the garden? It's a little too big to eat. Here we go. Bullseye, baby. That's what we wanna see. The broadhead didn't open, but by the time it was through the zucchini, looks like it was open and it put a hole right in there. And now it was finally time to hunt at the death trap. All right, baby, here we go. Loaded and up. Dang it, I should have put a small game point on. That would have been a perfect shot. There he is right there. Here we go, boys. All right. Well, that went perfectly, except for I don't think the arrow went that far into her. I'm gonna go pull up the footage and see what the shot looks like, but I'm not. That was my biggest fear, is not getting penetration with this thing. It's more than enough to kill a deer. I wish I would have been 4 or 5 inches to the right. Oh my gosh. There's the broadhead right there. I think I hit her right in the elbow, and that stopped this arrow completely. You can tell it didn't even go in past, like right here, because there's no blood on this arrow at all. So I saw him in here for like 4 or 5 minutes, and I saw where she went in the woods. So I screwed it on that one. Now I followed the blood trail until it stopped, and I wasn't able to recover the deer. I'm really hoping that it was just a flesh wound and she managed to survive. been a few days since we wounded that deer, and I've been shooting and messing with this bow a lot. And I've got it shooting pretty dang good. But to up our odds a little higher, instead of using these expandable blades, I'm breaking out the fixed blade broadheads, and these should help us penetrate the deer a lot better than these big blades here. So we're putting all the odds in our favor tonight. I'm gonna shoot a few more bullseyes and then head up, because I know the deer have been coming out. Bullseye, baby. There's no excuses. If I miss or hit one again, it's definitely my fault. I hunted at the death trap a few more times, but I didn't see anything except for the neighbor's chickens. Guess we just gotta go hunting again. Boys. Woo! We're not hunting the homestead this morning. I think I've pretty well scared most of the deer off for now up there. So I'm heading to one of my secret honey holes. Well, I have already encountered my first issue this morning. I grabbed 2 left-handed gloves. Dang it! I'm set up for a really close range shot right on that trail right in front of me. And it's right where I shot the deer with the biggest broadhead in the world. But I don't know, I haven't been here. I don't have a trail camera here. We could see a giant buck. We could see nothing. I got like an hour and a half or 2 hours before work this morning. Come on, baby. Right down this trail. Right down this trail. Hunt number 4. No bueno. No deer. Actually, there's a deer right here. You can't make this up. Oh my gosh. Dang it. We gotta be done hunting for today, sadly. But before I head into work, I came down to where I shot a deer last year, and check this out. Looks like there's acorns that are dropping. This is the top of an acorn, and since it's green, you can tell it recently fell and that a deer ate it. I'm gonna set this trail cam up that actually will send pictures to my phone when something passes in front of it. So I get pictures of deer here in the next couple days, then we're gonna come and set up right there in that tree, and that should give us like a 5-10 yard shot right to these acorns. So we're going all out. I'm pulling out the high-end technology to do some scouting for us. Pictures from the trail cams that we set out just came in. A doe came out this afternoon, and then, oh, check this out. Even later on, a buck came in. I better shoot and kill a deer. So help me. We're running low on meat. Cha-ching, baby, yes! That arrow went clean through. I'm pretty sure the deer is down right over there. And here's the arrow right here. Even went in the dirt a little bit, so that bow definitely had enough power. I just didn't make a good shot the first time. There's some blood right there. Right there. And there she is. That's a nice big doe. Lots of meat on that one. It took me almost a full week, but we finally got a deer. Shows you that it can be done. You just gotta take good shots and use a better broadhead than what they sent in the package. If you like this video, watch this one right here where I deer hunt with Walmart's cheapest 50 cal. Thanks for watching.